Check, check, check.
Hey, 1 minute.
I know, I was just talking about that. You got your sentimental stuff out. How you feeling? Sit on your stool.
Yeah. Sit.
I know it's hard. Can't do it. Can't do it.
We ready? Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's
It's
find our
good to
seats,
be.
everybody. It's time for Shabbos.
Stand free, brothers and sisters, as we walked across the sea. It's good to be standing strong and free together, one big family. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, גם יחד, הם טוב. או, מה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. לי, 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 לי. La 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 la. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, גם יחד, הנה טוב. או, מה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. La 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 la.
That's a nice start. I love that song. Is that a new song? Oh, I don't know that one. I love that one. Nice. So, we all know that there's stuff going on in the world, and I want to talk about that for a second before we actually start. And because you can see, it's like we only have 0 birthdays tonight. So there's lots of empty spaces up here. So all of you that are hiding in the back, move up forward. Let's make it closer. All of you back there, Nick, Zach, come on up. Fill the holes up. Those of you that have been wanting a front row seat for the whole time you're here, you get it tonight. Seat next to Harry, it's open. Bravo, Jeff. Bravo, Jeff. Oh, I like this so much better, you know? This is nice. Still, Riley, Miriam, you're still hiding in the back there. There's still some places to come up here. I know you're my anchor. I know that. You're the anchor. So I do actually want to take a few serious moments here before we get started. Thank you. So, I mean, last week was bad. And now we have this week another shooting in Thousand Oaks and 12 dead. And we have the Woolsey fire. I just read in the LA Times that it's exploded to over 35,000 acres, dozens of homes destroyed, Malibu all the way to Simi Hills, and that's just in our neighborhood. And the other piece that I think it's important to know, if you don't know, on November 9th, today in 1938, it was the beginning of what we called Kristallnacht, where this anti-Jewish pogrom that broke out all over Germany. And if you ever look at a map to see how many synagogues were destroyed, it was like all over. And so it's a night we remember that. So what I want to ask you is to take a moment and to actually, in silence, pray for the people that are suffering because of the loss of their loved ones in Thousand Oaks. Pray for the people who have evacuated their homes. Pray for the people who have lost their materials, items in their houses, and God forbid any lives. And pray for all of the souls of Jews that suffered on this night, you know, and for the next 2 days. So let's take a moment in silence. Tonight we continue solidarity, you know, being together and being in unity. And it's a time to welcome in Shabbat and make this the best Shabbat ever. Let's sing it. Let's do Bim Bam. Here we go. Good Shabbos, everybody. Go!
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim bam bam, bim bim bam.
So welcome everybody to Shabbos here at Beit Yeshuvah. If you're watching us online, welcome. On behalf of Rabbi Mark and Harriet, we wish you all a good Shabbos. Friday night here is about celebrating recovery and being Jewish and whatever else we are. You know, we love it, you know, and that's why we're all here together. From France, who's the farthest? Who traveled the farthest tonight to come here? I hear got a France over here. Yeah, okay. France wins tonight. Welcome again. Glad you're here. And we know a lot of people, Harriet reminded me, a lot of people are having trouble getting here tonight. So people may come in late. They may not be able to come tonight. Hopefully they're watching us online. So it's really important for those of us here to really make this Shabbos, right? So that the people who aren't here can feel this Shabbos, and it's hard to feel it online. So you've got to make it feel it that way. So in thinking of the opening drash, in preparing for something else, I ran across a teaching from my rabbi, Zalman Schachter Shalomi, Zichrono Levracha, and he says this: one of the most powerful tools that we have to reformat the template of our being is forgiveness. Using time-stretching techniques, we can reach back to repair the places of great hurt, the broken promises, the acts of betrayal, the ruptures and heartaches that come with the territory of intimate relationships, marriages, and divorces, and a list of other things he doesn't include. All of us have unhealed emotional scar tissue that keeps our hearts closed and armored against repeated injuries. But the price that we pay for our continued suspiciousness is enormous. For example, when I refuse to forgive someone who has wronged me, I mobilize my inner criminal justice system to punish the offender. As judge and jury, I sentence the person to a long prison term without parole and incarcerate him or her in a prison that I construct from the bricks and mortar of a hardened heart. Now, as jailer and warden, I must spend as much time in prison as the prisoner I am guarding. All the energy that I put into maintaining this prison system comes out of my energy budget. And from this point of view, bearing a grudge, holding on to a resentment in AA terms, is very costly, because long-held feelings of anger, resentment, and fear drain my energy and imprison my vitality and creativity. In most cases, we don't forgive because we feel that the offending party deserves to learn a lesson. And we arrogate into ourselves the task of being the instrument of instruction. In our innermost heart, we say, how can I forgive him if he hasn't shown regret or learned his lesson or made restitution? But as our experience demonstrates, the wronging party usually does not apologize. As anger etches its corrosive mark on our soul, we carry an emotional voucher wherever we go that reads, accounts receivable. And with our vindictiveness anchored in the past, fixated on slights, ouches, and resentments, we may wait 50 years to collect our due from ex-spouses, business partners, family members, often to no avail. Imagine how many people and nations exist in this state, waiting to collect their unpaid bills. That's why the Bible proclaims that after 7 years comes the sabbatical year, in which there is a remission of debt not just financial, but emotional as well. And maybe the challenge for us as we come into this month of Kislev, this is now with the sun down, it's the second day of Kislev, 24 days to Hanukkah. You know, maybe it's a time where we start letting go of the anger and the resentments that we have carried along for each other and across the nation. Maybe it's time we actually start coming to the place of forgiveness, forgiving the others for how they mistreated me or how I felt they mistreated me. Maybe forgiving ourselves for the things that we've done, for the resentments that we've carried and haven't let go. Maybe it's time we start forgiving and bring wholeness to this space, to this larger space, to this country, and God willing, to this world. Let's have a good Shabbos, all right? Join me in Bim Bam, okay? Here we go. No, we did Bim Bam. Let's do a Nigun.
That's it.
I like Bim Bam, though. I got thrown with the other song. Here we go. A Nigun, please. A wordless melody.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. The lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. The lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie,
Oh, you know what that means, don't you? I know this cue. Shalom Aleichem. Here we go.
lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Hem Shalom Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Lie, 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 la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 lie. La 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie. Barchoni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, Malachei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Eichem leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon Melech mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu Lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la la lai 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 la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 lai.
There's a point in the middle of that I heard a mandolin playing, and I said, "Oh yeah,
That's right.
Glenn's here tonight.
That's
We are
right.
so glad you're here tonight." Laura, you can introduce the band. Let me introduce the band now since I've stopped. Who's playing tonight, Laura?
Well, speaking of Glenn, give it up for Glenn.
All right.
Over on guitar, that's Dave.
David!
Luca's hand is better. We have Luca back. Greg on the bass.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Laura Bagish! That's nice. Cantor Nate, we're so glad you're here. So it's a time now where we sing the song about the beloved of my soul, right? It's a time where we continue to stir up the feelings for Shabbat coming in, right? So we sing Yedid Nefesh, is on page 19 in the Siddur, or it's up here on the screens. Let's join together in Yedid Nefesh.
Yedid nefesh Rachaman, Yedid nefesh Rachaman, Mishoch Avdecha, Eretz Onecha, Mishoch Avdecha, Lai 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 Lai, Eretz Onecha. Yarot Avdecha, Kemo Ayam, Yishtachave Lai Lai Lai, Lai 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 Lai, El Mul Hadarecha. Yarot Avdecha, Kemo Ayam, Yishtachave Lai Lai Lai, Lai 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 Lai, El Mul Hadarecha. Yedid nefesh Rachaman, Yedid nefesh Rachaman, Mishoch Avdecha, Eretz Onecha, Mishoch Avdecha, Lai 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 Lai, Eretz Onecha.
It's a a time of the service where we do tzedakah and teshuvah. And so tzedakah is, Rabbi always reminds us that it's a righteous act. And maybe it's something that we can't go do directly, but we can help give from our wallets and the gifts that we've received to help somebody else do it. So we use this tzedakah money here to help make the lives of the residents here more fun, more enjoyable, to do some things that you normally wouldn't get to do. And so we ask you to help give, at this moment with tzedakah. So if I can have come forward Zach S.H., Max S., Stacy C., Mamie M., Isla P. to come over to the boxes and help us out with that. Again, Zach S.H., Max S., Stacy C., Mamie M., and Isla P. And while they're doing that, Sophia S., why don't you come forward? I know I saw you, Sophia. There you are. You get to be the microphone person tonight. So we also do gratitude and teshuvah out loud here. And so it's a time for all of us to be grateful for the things that have happened to us, and also to make teshuvah, to make that choice, to turn a different direction, and to say it out loud if we need to say it. So when you have something to say, raise your hand. Sophia will come around and bring the microphone to you, wherever you want to go.
Okay, start over here.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm a grateful member of this community and a resident here. I'm from Thousand Oaks, and I just am extremely grateful that none of my family or friends are hurt or been injured by the shooting or the fires. It's been pretty hard the last couple of days, and seeing my Facebook just flooded with all my close friends and family having to evacuate, and I'm just really grateful for all the first responders and the firemen and just everyone that's just been there, and it just brings our community closer, and I'm just really grateful to be a part of that community and be from Thousand Oaks, and I'm just really, it's overwhelming, just knowing everyone is in so much pain, and not even less than 24 hours all those fires broke out after the shooting, and it's hard, but I'm just extremely grateful that no one's hurt that I know, and my family's safe, so thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephen, a grateful member of this community. I wanted to offer gratitude to Beit Shuva, Michael Kaminer, Laura Bagish, Jessica Fischel for the Freedom Song Tour and the success we had, and that it creates that Beit Shuva creates the space for us to be able to go and spread the message and the word of what we do here and what it means to be in recovery, not just from the addict's point of view, but from the family's point of view. And we had a great and successful tour, and I wanted to be thankful for that.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jack. I'm a grateful member of this community and former resident of this beautiful house. And yes, I do have a mustache now. So, life is pretty life is pretty good outside of here. I'm very happy to say that. The place that I live at, not too far, not only am I a resident, but I've given the opportunity to also manage it at night. So I can be so I'm just beyond words as far as how happy I am where my life is, with all the pain and destruction that I caused to so many people, especially my ex-wife and children, is that, this place really gave me another opportunity, and it's up to me to make sure this opportunity stays the righteous path and positive, because I have so many people here that I'm grateful for, and although I'm not here, I come back once in a while. Well, it's only been a few days I've been gone. The community just doesn't leave you. You can leave the community, but the community is always with you, and people are so thankful that I'm back, and I come back and talk with them. I can't separate myself from here. And I'm so thankful for someone that didn't have any friends, and I was pretty much just living on my own and just causing all the destruction and just living on my own stuff. I'm so glad that I have everybody here that I can be thankful and call them friends. So one last thing I can say is, I don't mean to say this, but I will say it. If anybody has a car they're looking to sell, because I'm going to be moving my job a little bit further out. So as much as everybody loves Uber and all that stuff, I'd like to be in command of my own work driving. So anyway, I'll say it again. If anybody's selling a car, I think I have about 500 references here. So I think I'm good for it, but thanks.
No one? Oh.
I am Jeff, grateful resident and member of this community. I just wanted to say thank you to this place and some individuals, Harriet, Rabbi Mark, Mikhail, thank you for earlier. Kind of going through it right now. My grandfather was diagnosed with cancer, and everyone's really helped build me up as opposed to where I've usually gone, which is not a great place. And I'm just very thankful this place has also given me the opportunity to keep my head on somewhat straight so I can be there for my family and my grandfather. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. So I know there's a lot more to be grateful for, but people want to go home early tonight. So, actually, I'm going to do something that I don't think I've ever seen done here. I'm going to put you on the spot, Harriet, because this is a spot for you maybe to say something to this community here about how, I don't know how to even say it. It's like we are here, and when Mark says he's grateful to you, I get that piece, you know, and we're all grateful to you. And I think it might be a nice opportunity on a small night for you to say something to all of us here, because you never talk on Friday night. I know. Would you mind?
I never talk on Friday night because it means so much to me to hear everybody else talk, and to receive other people's gratitude. I look forward to Friday night because, you know, this ain't easy work. You all aren't a piece of cake necessarily. And terrible things happen, and you know, interpersonal stuff, and it's stressful. And on Friday night, it reaffirms the mission, and it's very meaningful to me to be here and to hear everybody else talk. And so that's why I don't speak on Friday night. I have a lot of gratitude. I have a lot of gratitude for this community. This community has given me a life and connections and people I care about and friends. And this is my life, actually. And it's been a mission for 31 years, and I have grown with it. And Glenn, it gives me great joy tonight to have you back. I've missed you terribly. I'm grateful for the music. Music is my pathway to the divine, and the music here is divine to me. And that's all I want to say. Thank you.
And I speak for myself, you know, how grateful I am to be able to work here in recovery and to become a better person every day. I mean, from your guidance, Harriet, and Mark's guidance, and from what I learned from everybody here, there's a chance for each one of us to grow. And I pray that we continue to grow together and walk in compassion and walk in forgiveness for each other. And that's what we need to do. So let's, Harriet, let's get Divine and have the band play. We have an original Glenn song tonight of his Shamru. Let's go to Shabbos.
That's right.
Shabbos and we'll roll out the Torah and we'll feed our souls for a while. Let's sing B'Shamru and we'll raise our voices and we'll open up our hearts. Bless the children of Israel. We've come to praise Adonai. Protect the children of Israel as we welcome in the Shabbos bride. Coming to ya, hallelujah. Sunday's lazy, Monday's hazy, Tuesday's crazy, Wednesday's hump day, Thursday's sitting in traffic, Friday's tragic. I need a little magic, 'cause I'm about to lose my mind. Let's go to Shabbos and we'll roll out the Torah and we'll feed our souls for a while. Let's sing the Shamru and we'll raise our voices and we'll open up our hearts. Bless the children of Israel. We've come to praise Adonai. Protect the children of Israel as we welcome in the Shabbos bride. Let's go to Shabbos and we'll roll out the Torah and we'll feed our souls for a while.
See, it's about as Tennessee as we get here, you know? That's nice. I like it. I like it. It's on the screens. Let's sing Mizmor Shir. Let's lift the roof off, everybody. It's a song for Shabbos. Here we go. This is a good one. It's a Shabbos song. Right, Asher?
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון. להביא בבוקר הזכר, אמונתך בלילות.
טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך העליון, ולזמר לשמך העליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, אמונתך בלילות. לחזור לדבר עלי היגיון בכבוד. זמר לשמך העליון, וזמר לשמך
Yeah, see, it's a song for Shabbat. It's Shabbat now, right? So now it's Lecha Dodi, right? It's the time where we welcome in the Shabbos bride. And it's the time where we take that Shabbos energy, and this is a time for a wedding, right? Shabbat is the time for a wedding between Israel and Adonai. And so let's dance. Let's sing. It's Lecha Dodi. If you're not dancing, you're singing and clapping, right? Stir it up. Jeremiah.
דודי ויקרא כלה פני שבת
right over here. We welcome in the Shabbos bride with Cantor Nate.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה וצולה תוך המוני ים סגולה בואי חלה לך ג'ודי נקרא בני שבת נקרא לך ג'ודי נקרא בני שבת
If you've ever been to a Hasidic wedding, that's what it looks like.
Daddy.
You know, it's a dance, it's a party. It's time to light Shabbos candles and welcome in Shabbat. We don't have any birthdays, so I need somebody to come up and light candles for us. So there you go, Lauren. Thank you so much. Let's join Cantor as we welcome in Shabbat by lighting the candles. We cover our eyes, and when we uncover after the blessing, it's Shabbat, and the mystery is revealed to us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshanu b'mitzvotav mitzivanu lecha nikneh Lecha nikneh shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom. We're doing Open Up Your Eyes, the next song. So the words are up on the screen.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as we lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that you are one.
beginning of our Torah portion begins this way. And these are the generations of Isaac, the son of Abraham. And Abraham begot Isaac. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, the Aramean of Padan Aram, the sister of Laban, the Aramean, to himself as a wife. And Isaac prayed to Adonai opposite his wife because she was barren. And Adonai accepted his prayer. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And the children struggled within her, and she said, "If this is so, why am I like this?" She went to inquire of Adonai. And Adonai said to her, "There are 2 nations in your womb. 2 kingdoms will separate from your insides. One kingdom will become mightier than another kingdom, and the elder will serve the younger." There's a simple view of this story, this part of the parsha for this week, called Toledot, is that Rebekah was unable to conceive children, and a miracle happens through prayer, and she gets pregnant. And then basically she says, if this is what being pregnant means, then you can have it. So she goes to God to kind of double check what prayers Isaac made and to complain a bit. And then God says, oh, by the way, you've got twins. But there's a better Beit Teshuvah interpretation of this story, and it goes this way. Inside of us, we have 2 competing forces. I at first wanted to say opposing forces, but that's not right. These are called the Yetzer Hara and the Yetzer HaTov. The Yetzer Hara, the inclination to do bad, and the Yetzer HaTov, the inclination to do good. However, Judaism doesn't say that one is good and one is bad. In fact, Judaism says that Rabbi Nachman, the son of Shmuel, said this, Hinei tov me'od, ze Yetzer Tov. He says, behold, it's very good, and this is the inclination to do good. And he goes on to say, V'hinei tov me'od again, ze Yetzer Hara. And behold, it is very good. This means the inclination to do bad. We're taught that both the inclination to do bad, the Yetzer Hara, and the Yetzer HaTov, the inclination to do good, are both very good. How is this so? The Talmud asks. So were it not for the Yetzer Hara, that is the inclination to do bad, a person would not build, would not marry, would not have children, and would not engage in business. It's a big deal. I mean, we need the Yetzer Hara to keep the world going. We need the bad inclination to keep the world going. Some of you have heard this. The Talmud tells a story that when the ancient sages decided they were going to capture and imprison the Yetzer Hara, they ordered a complete fast for 3 days, after which this Yetzer surrendered to them. And he came out of the Holy of Holies like a fiery lion, it says. And the Yetzer says to them, realize that if you kill me, the world is finished. So they locked him up and held him for 3 days. Then afterwards, they looked around in the entire land of Israel, and not one egg could be found. So they said, what should we do now? So they blinded the Yetzer Hara and let him go. The rabbis are teaching us a huge lesson here, that the Yetzer HaTov and the Yetzer Hara are not one is good and one is bad. We at Beit Teshuvah often use the story of the 2 wolves. Let me share it with you. An old Cherokee is teaching his grandson about life. Now, some say it's a Navajo, but the story I know is as a Cherokee. And he says, a fight is going on inside me, he says to the boy. It's a terrible fight, and it's between 2 wolves. a black one and a white one. The black one is bad. He is anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. He continued. The other, the white one, is good. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. And he says the same fight is going on inside you and inside every other person too. The grandson thought about it for a moment and then asked his grandfather, "So, grandfather, which wolf will win?" And the old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed." You see, the first part of the story is telling us that we can never get rid of the black wolf. The black wolf will always be there. And there will always be a fight between the two wolves. I think in this parasha, Jacob and Esau represent the black wolf and the white wolf. And it's interesting to look at the parasha that way. Both wolves will always be there. This applies to our emotions, our behaviors, our habits, and every other aspect of our life. It's easy to fall into the trap of trying to banish the black wolf in us, to banish the negative side of oneself. However, we've already learned from our Jewish tradition that we need the black wolf. So in the Cherokee world, there's another version of the story that ends this way. So the old Cherokee simply replied to the grandson, "If you feed them right, they both win." And the story goes on. You see, if I only choose to feed the white wolf, the black one will be hiding around every corner, waiting for me to become distracted or weak and jump to get the attention he craves. He will always be angry and will always fight the white wolf. But if I acknowledge him, he is happy, and the white wolf is happy, and we all win. For the black wolf has many good qualities: tenacity, courage, fearlessness, strong-willed, and great strategic thinking that I have need of at all times. These are the very things the white wolf lacks. But the white wolf has compassion, caring, strength, and the ability to recognize what is in the best interest of all. You see, my son, the white wolf needs the black wolf at his side. To feed only one would starve the other, and they would become uncontrollable. To feed and care for both means that they will serve you well and do nothing that is not part of something greater, something good, something for life. Feed them both, and there will be no more internal struggle for your attention. And when there is no battle inside, you can listen to the voices of deeper knowing that will guide you in choosing what is right in every circumstance. He says, "Peace, my son, is the Cherokee mission in life. A man or a woman who has peace inside has everything. A man or a woman who is pulled apart by the war inside him or her has nothing." How you choose to interact with the opposing forces within you will determine your life. Either starve one or the other, or guide them both. This is the challenge. This is what we talk about here at Beit Teshuvah, integrating those two parts of ourself. We need them both. And we can let one dominate over the other. We can let our Yetzer Hara take us out over and over again. But we are given with that same wolf the power of choice, the power to fight through that hold on moment so we can choose another action. We can choose another way if we really want to do it. This is a quote from the 12 and 12 on step 7. It says, How can we possibly summon the resolution and the willingness to get rid of such overwhelming compulsions and desires? But again, we are driven on by the inescapable conclusion, which we draw from AA experience, that we must surely try with a will. And I think that's the Yetzer Hara. That's the piece that we need to try, or else we fall by the wayside. At this stage of our progress, we are under heavy pressure and coercion to do the right thing. We are obliged to choose between the pains of trying and the certain penalties of failing to do so. We have two parts. They have to work together. If we want to be compassionate and we want to do acts of compassion, we need the black wolf to take us out and give us the strength and fortitude to do those acts of compassion. It's that black wolf that gives us the strength to say no, to say hold on, to make a different choice. That's what we want to be doing. It's the same black wolf, I think, that we talked about at the beginning that says, I can forgive you. I can forgive all of you. I can let go of the fight. And then I can let the white wolf bring its gift to the table of love and compassion. May we all have a great merging of the two, of the white and the black wolf, right? Pulling the, if you will, the sled forward into the snow of the north, you know? Both of them going forward. I don't know where to go with this ending now. So good Shabbos, everybody.
All right.
Join me, stand with Cantor Nate for the Baruch Hu, please.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Ba'ed HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Let us be seated. Join Cantor as we recite the Shema, that moment where we look for the oneness of everything, the unity of all being. Let's close our eyes and take a moment of silence before we begin the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
It's the one who makes peace in the heights. Let him make peace here right now and for all the world. Let's sing together.
Osei shalom bimroma, hu yasei shalom aleinu. Osei shalom bimroma, hu yasei shalom aleinu. Osei shalom bimroma. Israel, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oh, say Shalom Bimromav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oh, say Shalom Bimromav. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom. Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu. Be'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom. Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu. Be'al Kol Yisrael.
All my life came to LA and I found my team. Through the counselors and my homies too. It's here at Base Shuba that I found my crew. Lost in the struggle for way too long. Now I'm on this beamer singing out my song. I thought my soul was gone and I could never get it back, but I got on that train and now I'm back on track. See, the drugs are whack. They try to plot and attack, try to kick you down and knock off your crown, but they will never catch me slipping. I'm on solid ground. Used to be silent, now my mind is sound. Never ever thought I'd make it to this place I'm at, but now with God on my side, there's no going back. They say insanity is doing it again and again. So my sobriety date I will forever defend.
Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael.
So after we do the song for peace, we pray for peace and wholeness. We pray for peace and wholeness. As we remember those who have left this world and for those who are remaining. So if you are observing a yard site or you are in mourning, or please stand at this time. Observing yard sites are Henry Sackled, Lois Barbara Powell, Francis Markowitz, Stan Gershon, Ali Susan Mosteen, Ann Wolf, Ann Gorowitz, Sammy Zollin, Nate Chittick, Stan Gershon again, Sophia Mistopoulos, and Arnold Sugarman. And those observing the year of mourning, Meredith Baskin, Patricia Beckerman, Richard Block, John Cole, Bobby Dorn, Sylvia Feldman, Jordan Feldstein, Barbara Herr, Yale Herr, Dwight Keys, Jody Labov, Melvin Malat, Chuck Maltz, Hyman Miller, Brett Nadler, Isaiah Negretti, Dee Dee Quinn, Gene Redstone, David Resnick, Tyler Shamash, Gladys Shapiro, Erwin Shapiro, Michael Shapsis, Michael Cielski, Phyllis Tell, Lester Trackman, Hannah Wilson, Jamie Zabludowski. Let me come around and mention the names of those for us so we can hear them. For these names that we've mentioned, for those that have nobody to mention, and those names we hold in our hearts, we join together in the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, either on the screen or on page 67. Yikdal v'yikdash shemei Rabbah, ve'amad yivrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, b'agalav v'zman kari v'emru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'leme'al maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitrumam v'yitnaseh. V'yet hadar, v'yet ale, v'yet halal, shmei d'kudsha, b'rechu, amen. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran be'alma v'emru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'emru, amen. Oseh shalom b'emromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru. Amen. May the Holy One who is in the heights, who gives comfort to all, give comfort to all those who are left here in mourning, and let us say, Amen. So before we do the Misha Berach, I think it's a good prayer for us to stop and listen to for a moment, which the birthdays would normally do. So hear these words for a moment. I give thanks, O Lord my God, faithful healer of the sick, for the strength I am granted to bear pain and affliction, for your sustaining spirit and for your continued help. I am grateful to all your messengers of healing and to my friends who pray for me, and to all those who help to speed my recovery by kind words and deeds of friendship and affection. Continue to be with me, O God. Keep me cheerful. Help me to bear with patience. Help me to hold on, whatever discomforts I may have in the future. May I carry out the resolutions I make. May I always value the blessing of health. And in gratitude, may I do my utmost to safeguard the health and the well-being of others. And let us say, Amen. So at this time, we remember those who need our prayers for healing, and I ask you to say the names of those out loud. For all these names that we mentioned, for the names that we don't know to mention, Mishaberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah, Hu Yivarek v'Rapei et HaCholim, El Na Refan Allah, El Na Refan Allah, El Na Refan Allah.
Mishaberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu. May bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Thank you, Nate.
You're welcome. Laura threw me for a loop on that one.
So, Laura, I'm going to ask you, because we actually have a few extra minutes, do you guys have another song you could do that you've rehearsed? I'm putting you on the spot. Which one do you want to do? The round? So what are the words, Nate? What are the, here we go. Let's do it. Hey, Harriet. Kobe, you here?
Ozi vezimraria vayahili Yeshua. 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 Ozi vezimraria vayahili Yeshua.
Thank you. Thank you, Harriet, for the suggestion. So a couple announcements that we have. So this is, that was fun. We should always end with a song instead of, Laura. Somebody we should talk to about that. It's a great melody, yeah.
He's been talking about it all week.
So it's not too late to support the Beit Teshuvah marathon team and support the residents by joining Running for Recovery. The marathon is March 24, 2019. How many of you are actually running in the marathon? Let us see you. Who's running? Okay.
All right.
So meet us here this Sunday at 7 a.m. Then attend the fundraising event breakfast at the Women's Lounge at 9 a.m. this Sunday. If you can't, you want to be a part of, contact Melanie, who works here now. Holiday Boutique, Sunday, November 18th, Sisterhood. Yes. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., it's your one-stop shopping destination for the season. Who wrote that? Did Nicole write that? I like that. We're going to have vendors, food trucks, gift wrapping, complimentary valet parking. Contact Dana Gash if you need more information. Do we have Iggy? Izzy, where is Izzy? I don't, the fashion show's not on here. When is it? All the tickets are sold for the fashion show. Great.
Hey, I heard the intro. It's like
Call for 2019 gala auction items. Our annual gala is on January 20th, 2019. And the ever-popular silent auction needs delightful items. An old rule of thumb, give what you'd love to get, so perhaps your favorite haunt, the place you find yourself visiting again and again, happily spending your hard-earned bucks will donate some joy for the silent auction. Said joy might look like gift cards, theater tickets, sports tickets, jewelry, dinners, collectibles, or something really creative. Please send gala auction items to Melanie in the development office. Bereavement process group for those parents that have lost a child to addiction, every other Wednesday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Next group is November 14th. Contact Darren Fawn. This Tuesday night, our adult learning continues. Rabbi Iggy is doing some teaching from Talmud this week. It's magic and mystery in the Talmud. So come and join us. This is a second announcement I'm making for those of you adults that might be interested in doing an adult B'nai Mitzvah. Please contact me soon so we can decide if we're going to do it or not to do it. So adult B'nai Mitzvah, we want to do that starting in January, and we're already looking to the New Year. Gala's coming, Pesach's coming, everything's coming. We've got lots, and my goodness, it just keeps on going and going.
Oh, boy.
So will you do us the Shabbat honor and stand as we join Nate in the Kiddush? Yes, let's wait 1 second. Just give a quarter to while the challah is being passed out. Thank you for holding the challah. I love you. We're going to do the Kiddush over wine first. So here we go, Cantor Nate.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu Shabbat kodsho be'ava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron lemaaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uv'ratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Now touch a challah or touch somebody touching the challah as we do the blessing for Motzi. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Good Shabbos, everybody.
Good Shabbos, everybody. And as you